Welcome back to the collection close-ups here at the Savannah African Art Museum. My name is Maxime, and we'll be continuing here with this Nkisi sculpture of the Congo peoples. I'll go into a brief history and also deconstruct what makes up Nkisi. So the briefest history I can provide here to encourage you also to come and discover for yourselves is that the Congo kingdom itself, as it first emerged or it was encountered by the Portuguese, was a very rich, structured and culturally organized society with Nkisi as its foundational principle. Nkisi translates roughly to healing and or reconciliation. And this is very much what the statue itself would have served to the society in general, especially towards the end of its use, which is also the unfortunate demise of the Congo kingdom into a polity and into the countries that exist today, Congo, Angola, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. So the Nkisi itself, the way it would have been utilized is as a social and political contract. And towards, again, the end of its use, also in chasing down physical ailments. The way that it functioned is that, as you can see, is very much riddled with nails, and each nail would have served to symbolize one of these social contracts or ailments that were being sought down. The structure itself of the Nkisi is it is made from the African olive tree, or locally known as the mpufu, and the colors that are served all over it, there is red, black, and white, and these three colors have to do with Congo cosmology. Black being this world, that is the present, white being the afterworld, or the afterlife, and red being the transition between the two, also known as Nzadi. These colors are utilized throughout the body itself of the Nkisi, and under the framework you can almost see the position in which the Nkisi is standing, which is hands on the hips, which is a sign of attentiveness towards a person's request. There's also the mirror or the glass on the abdomen, which serves to seal other herbs or medicinal properties or magical properties that were served to imbue the Nkisi. And its position on the belly or the belly button has to do with not just Congo cosmology, but even medically speaking, their viewpoint that the belly or the abdomen is the center of life, and to attach the medical or the very biological basis in that is the fact that when we are in the womb already, the womb being the belly region, we are fed through our umbilical cords. And so, although this is something I just conjecture, this is not specifically said by the Congolese people, it's easy to interpret it as such, especially in light of their cosmology. The unfortunate demise of the Nkisi and the cultures that go along with it is due to the political influences that emerged at the end of the 19th century with a true European arrival on African soil. And so this is not so much practiced, at least not publicly, in the present day, as many would convert to Christianity very formally. And the Nkisi, at the end of the day, just serves as a reminder of the culture and the cultural practices and a lot of the cosmology that was present in the region, and I'm certain is still present today, though less widely practiced, and is a very interesting insight into a very rich and long history within the region, one that dates back to as early as the 1400s. And so that is where I'll conclude this part of the segment. I strongly encourage you all to do your own research on the Congo kingdom. I emphasize that because the Congo is one of the very well documented African societies, not on the behalf of from the Western viewpoint, but also from their own viewpoint. The reason being that they're one of the few cultures, and if not the first on the African continent, to have their language translated into the Roman alphabet. And as a result of their strong contact with the Portuguese over the centuries thereafter, there exists what amounts to up to 10,000 pages of documentation or contact between the two cultures. So that's where I'll conclude it. Subscribe to our channel for more information just like this. And again, thank you for joining us.